looks like we are ready for qualification match number 20, drivers behind the lines. 3, 2, 1, go!
And they're off. Right off the bat, we have 6 moving robots. Looks like, unfortunately, 2 of them bumped into each other on the red alliance, forcing some of them to abandon their auto before the end of the period. But the Wildcats are going on, placing their 3rd coral up on that high reef there. Looks like we have some park bots ready to go. And they're moving. Immediately, 5408 goes and places that coral on that lower reef. Meanwhile, 1634 trying to complete what they couldn't in auto because they were blocked by their teammate and gets one of the algae off of that coral there. Looks like on the blue side of the field, we've got Team 4069 moving back and forth there, placing coral, trying to fill up that top reef. The blue lights is working in sync here. Unfortunately, looks like Villanova Wildcats drops one of those, but it's okay. They're back over on their driver's station, picking up another one in no time. Looks like over on the red side of the field, these teams are trying very hard to catch up, but right now the Blue Alliance does have a points lead by about 40 points. That being said, there's still a minute and a half to the match. There's a lot of time left to do this. Unfortunately, 5870 drops a coral not where they were supposed to, and we've got our first algae up on the net here in the barge. On the blue side of the field, they're almost done filling up that top coral there, with the Wildcats and Low Ellen just cycling back and forth between their human player station and the middle of the field. Looks like 1334 might be trying to play a little bit of defense here, lining up to the other driver station, trying to block Low Ellen from getting their coral out of that human player station. We've got a second algae up on the blue side of the field, starting to fill up those points. With the Blue Alliance now solidly ahead with the lead, they already have their top coral almost finished. They only need one more. Let's see if they get it done before the end of the match. These teams only have 25 seconds before it's time for endgame. Looks like 5408 is lined up here trying to get one more coil onto that lower reef. Meanwhile, their alliance partners places one on the upper, and looks like it lands the way they meant it to. 1334 makes their way over to their own side of the field again. Let's see if they get ready for this endgame. With 25 seconds left, we're just a couple seconds off from that foghorn. And with the sonar, the Wildcats finish the top reef here. Let's see if these teams are getting ready to climb. Looks like Low Ellen is trying to grab onto that lower cage there, trying to climb, and looks like 9564 is firmly parked in their spot. They only have 2 seconds left. And that's the end of our match, with an unofficial score of 149-276 for the Blue Alliance. We'll be and we have a score for you for the last match. Take a look at the screen. Looks like it's a Blue Alliance win. Congratulations, Blue Alliance, 155-80 with those final endgame points. Looks like right now the highest ranked team coming out of that is Low Ellen, holding on to their